come down on the mat. Slowly roll yourself vertebra by vertebra. Come down onto the floor. Hip bones are pressing down. Take those legs to tabletop position, 90 degrees. Reach the arms up, curl chin to chest, hold it here. All right, coming into those 100, start vigorously pumping those arms. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe the legs stay at tabletop, maybe they extend out to a 45-degree angle. Keeping the gaze at those inner thighs. Squeezing those inner thighs, pulling that belly back. Breathing in, breathing out. Remember, you can always bring the legs back to tabletop or even set the feet down on the floor. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that neck is bothering you, I want you to set that head, chest down. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more set, breathing in, breathing out. Exhale all that air out. Drag the knees into the chest, lower the head down. Rock those knees side to side. All right, guys. Set the feet down onto the floor. Heels are pressing down. We're coming into that bridge. Now, keeping the gaze up towards the ceiling. Arms are reaching long. Squeeze to the glutes as you inhale, lift, and as you exhale, lower. Shoulders down the back, abdominals pulling in and up. Keeping in mind the hips are nice and stable. They're nice and even, and we're pressing through the heels. Now remember, it's not about how high you go. It's about that engagement. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, keep the gaze up, hold it here. All right, so the neck is long, we're not looking side to side. Hips are lifted. You're gonna step your right foot forward an inch, step your left foot forward an inch, walk your right foot back an inch, walk your left foot back an inch. So it's a little forward, forward, back, back. It's not a big range. If this is too much, you can just lift and lower those hips. Try not to rock those hips. So just like on that reformer, finding that hamstring curl, but one leg at a time. All right, you got 5, 4, 3, little walks, 2, 1, bring it back in, lower the hips down, take a breath. Rock those hips side to side. All right, guys, if you have those weights near, go ahead and grab them. Remember, you don't need them, but we're gonna add a little resistance to this bridge, all right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take each of those weights, or maybe one, on kind of the crevice of your hips, hands on top of them so they don't roll away, all right? So it's like right on top of your hip flexors. You're gonna inhale, lift, squeeze, and exhale, lower. Now, anytime you can get rid of those weights, I just have 3 pounds right now. You don't need anything crazy. We're just adding a little resistance, reminding ourselves we're staying the glutes and those transverse abdominals. So the lower abdominals engage and they wrap into the back, just like that corset. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that lift, find little lifts up and up and up. Breathing in, breathing out, keeping that head lifting up towards the ceiling. Don't look side to side. You got 5, 4, should be feeling those booties. 3, 2, 1, hold it. Bring that right leg to tabletop. Toes can be down or straight up towards the ceiling. You drop the hips and you lift it up. So we're in one-legged bridge. That leg can be down on the floor, it could be at tabletop or straight up. You got 5, 4, 3, squeeze the glute at the top, 2, hold it here, keep that leg where it is, little lifts up. Point that toe towards the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down. Same thing on the opposite side. Toe down, left leg at tabletop, or left leg straight up towards the ceiling. You drop the hip and you lift. Drop and squeeze. Drop and squeeze. Remember, you're not trying to super lift those hips. It's just in the glutes. You got 5, 4. Make sure you're breathing. 2. Hold it up. Point that toe, little lifts up and up and up. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down, lower the hips down. Rock those hips side to side. All right, guys, if you have the weights, remember you don't need them, take them into your hands. All right, we're gonna add a little coordination here. You're gonna lift the hips and reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Squeezing the glutes, keep the arms close to each other. Tricep, bend those arms. Think like a skull crusher. Extend the arms back up towards the ceiling. Let the hips drop as the elbows come back down on the mat. Inhale, you lift. Tricep. Lift the arms. Lower the hips, lower the arms. Lift. Tricep. Lift. Lower the hips, lower the arms. Up. Tricep. Lift the arms. Lower the hips, lower the arms. Keep it going. You got 5. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those elbows close to one another. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it here. Keep the hips lifted, just tricep those arms. Elbows close to one another. Think skull crusher. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms up. Keep the hips lifted. You can always drop the hips if it's too much. Open the arms out to the side. Think like white fly and bring it back through center. So you're working through the chest, you're working through the arms, and you're still engaging through the glutes. You got 6. Think like hug a tree. 5. Breathe. 4. If the back is bothering you, that means you're too high in the back. 2. 1. Bring the arms out to the side. Hold it halfway. Little lifts up with the arms, little lifts up with the hips. For 5, you got this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop the hips down. Rock those knees side to side. Go ahead. Take those legs back to tabletop. All right, weights or no weights, you can always ditch the weights. We're going into those ab series. Curl chin to chest. Arms are long if you have the weights. Extend your left leg out. You can take the hands to that knee. Exhale and slowly switch. You can also keep the arms long next to those hips. Slow and steady, warming up that core. Single leg stretch. One knee comes in and you switch. And you switch. Exhale as that knee comes in. Inhale as you lengthen. Can you lift those shoulder blades another inch off of the mat? You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees in the chest. All right. Weights or no weights. Arms go up, legs go out. Double leg stretch. Circle the arms out around. Hug the knees in. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Still breathing in. Breathing out as those knees come into the chest. You have 5, 4, 3. Good breath, guys. 2. Last one. Hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Arms either up, long, or you grab onto that right leg. You got scissors. Switch and switch. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift those shoulder blades up another inch. You get a break in 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Both legs go up. Little lifts up with those arms to the toes. Reach to the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the head drop, set the feet down. All right, guys, put the weights to the side. We're not done with those abs. Hands behind the nape of your neck, elbows wide, legs at tabletop. All right, I want you to make sure the knees are in line with the hips. Don't rock the pelvis towards you, all right, or the hips are gonna wanna do the work. Legs go straight up towards the ceiling, lower lift. Elbows are wide. We lower the legs down for 3, 2, exhale that air, flex the feet and resist a rise. That exhale is anticipating that lift, nice and slow. Resist a rise. I want you guys to think like you have ankle weights on and it's heavy, all right? You're slowing down that lift. Don't let momentum do the work for you. Use that exhale. 3 more, inhale and exhale. You're just lowering the legs down to a point where you can hold it and it's not in your back. Back is flat. Last one, hold it out. Hold, hold, hold. Drag your right knee in. Cross your chest over to your bent knee and slowly go side to side, crisscross. Exhale as you cross. Inhale through center. Elbows wide. Don't rock in those hips. Crisscross, guys. You got this for 10. Don't give up. 9, 8, 7. Make sure you're breathing. 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Woo! All right, guys. We're going to find rolling like a ball. So you're going to bring the knees into your chest. You're going to rock yourself up to seated. All right, so I want you to scoot your booty towards your hips. Grab onto your shins. Point your toes. Little C curve back. Roll into the mat and roll out of the mat. Now, you really need to arch and round that back. Or not arch, I'm sorry. You need to really round that back. Not arch it because you want to roll into the mat. Now, if this is not comfortable, if anything's going on with your spine, I want you just to hold the knees up and the feet up, all right? Holding in here. Rolling into the mat to roll out. Making sure the toes don't tap on the floor. If anything's going on with the back, I want you just to hold it at the top. Good, you got 4. Make sure you're breathing. Pop that chest forward. 3, 2, last one, we're gonna hold it. Hold it at the top. Hold, hold, hold. All right, here's your challenge. Hands behind the nape of your neck, elbows wide. Extend your left leg, crisscross, side to side. If this is too much, come back through center and just tap one toe down at a time. Working those lower transverse abdominals, all right? If you're twisting, you're also working those obliques. You got 6. You got this. Elbows wide. 5. Woo! 4. 3. 2. 1. Set the feet down. All right, guys. Let's come on to our knees. We're going to give that a little break. We're going to come into our booty. Now, I want you to grab one of those weights if you have one. If not, don't worry about it. You don't need that extra resistance. But we've been doing this for a while, so we're going to pump it up a little bit. Like I said, I have 3s. I also have 5s. I'm just going to grab the 3 and place it behind my right knee. All right. So my leg is at a donkey kick, tabletop 90 degrees. That weight is behind that right knee. All right. I'm going to lower the knee down into my chest, curl into the abdominals, and then lift it back up. All right, lower foot is flex and lift. Yes. Pressing down in that right hand to even out those hips, equal out that weight. Squeeze the abdominals, squeeze that booty. Remember, you don't need that extra weight, but if you want to pump it up a little bit, go ahead and do it. Like I said, I'm using a 3. You can also use a 5. Nice and slow, working those hammies, working that booty. Working that gluteus maximus. You got 5, 4, squeeze the abdominals through the center. 3, 2, hold that lift, flex that foot, little lifts up and up. All right, I want you to press that heel through the ceiling. Breathing in. This is a good time to take a breath and equal that weight. Put a little bit more weight on that right side. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down, circle out that knee, still keeping that weight there. You can also drop it, guys. Circumduction in that hip. This is so good for that hip, for that glute. Doesn't have to be big. Find your range. Little circle with that knee out and out. Good, you're breathing in. Put a little bit more weight on that right side. Pull that belly up, breathing out. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. You gotta reverse it. Reverse, reverse. Good. Pressing down into those arms. Don't shrug. Don't sink into the shoulders. Those arms are working here too. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, fire hydrant. You bring it out to the side and lower. Gluteus medius, working the side of that booty. Never said this was going to be easy. Good, 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 guys. Make sure you're breathing. Press through those hands. You got this. You got 5, 4, 3. Good news. We get to lose that weight in 2, 1. Hold it. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. All right, get rid of that weight, but we're not done with that right side. You can drop down on your left forearm. I want you to extend your right leg long behind you. All right, we're gonna lower, tap the toes down, and lift. Lower and lift. So we've shortened that muscle, and now we're lengthening it back out. We're still working those glutes. You're gonna feel both sides here. Pull those abdominals in. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it long, externally rotate the hip. So that means hip is open towards me, all right? You're gonna bend the knee, bring the knee to the shoulder, flex that foot and extend it out. This is the last one, guys. Bend it in. You're working that side oblique as well. Who's shaking? I know I am. Woo! Put a little bit more weight on that right side. You got 5, 4, 3, shoulders down the back, 2, let's hold it out for a little finale, little lifts up. I know I sound crazy, you got this. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. All right, guys, we got a break here, so that means our first plank. All right, lift yourself up, come onto your hands, your forearms, your knees, your toes. All right, I'm on my toes, I'm on my hands. We're just gonna shift the weight forward and back. So that means pointing and flexing through the feet. Head is reaching long. I want you to think like you're pushing your forehead, your head through a window. All right? No lifting up and down in those hips. Good, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Make sure your full body is engaged. It's not just your shoulders, guys. Pull those abdominals in. Press through those heels and engage those glutes. All right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the knees. Press the hips back. Take a breath. We're staying on the knees. We're coming into our first push-up. You bring it forward. Hands are wide. You got 6 push-ups, all right? You lower, lift, normal push-ups. Knees or toes. You got 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. All right, second plank. Hold it at the top. Each time you guys do this, you're gonna get stronger. I know planks aren't fun, but they're good for you. All right, hold, hold, hold. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, let's lift our right foot. Little lifts up with that right foot. Breathing in, don't lift those hips. Breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch sides, lower that down. Little lifts up with that left leg for 5, 4. Pull that navel in. 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. You got tricep push-ups. That means elbows to the side, all right? Rubbing against those ribs. We lower down, you got 6. Knees or toes, I'm down on my knees. You got 6. 5, find your range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips go back. One more set of both, all right? Lift it up. Find your plank. Now, I'm gonna come down on my forearms. Holding in here, arms are apart, shoulders down the back, okay? We're gonna swivel our hips side to side. So what that means, drop your right hip, come back through center, drop your left hip, side obliques. Now, when we do this, you're not just going side to side. Those obliques are doing the work, not the hips. All right, it's so easy just to rock the hips side to side. I want you to really focus on those obliques. Shoulders still down the back. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. All right, guys. Last plank done, so that means you got one more set of push-ups. This time, it's those lovely diamond push-ups, all right? So hands coming together in a triangle. Down on the knees or the toes, I'm on my knees. You got 6. You got 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, shake out those arms. Grab some water if you need it. I'm gonna spin around. We're gonna hit our other side of our glute. All right. Tabletop those legs, 90 degrees. Or I'm sorry, hands are down, left foot comes up. Weight can come behind that knee, all right? We are holding it here. We are on our left side, weight or no weight. We're gonna bring that left knee into the chest, curl the abdominals, crunch, and then press that heel up towards the ceiling. Working that opposite booty, all right? Both sides are gonna be working. This side's gonna be a little harder just because we're fatigued. Now, the most important part about this, guys, is yes, we're working our abdominals when we bring the knee into the chest, but we're not just working our back up and down, all right? Good. Pulling those abdominals in and up so you're not just pumping through the lower lumbar spine. You got 5, 4, 3. Can you extra squeeze at the top? 2. Press through those arms. 1. Hold it here. Little presses with that heel. Little lifts. Make sure you're not shrugging down in those shoulders. Yes, good fixes, guys. Breathing in, breathing out for 5. Press that heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Circle it out. Circle it out. It doesn't have to be big. Find your range of motion. Now, if I'm circling, my gosh, if I'm circling and I lean, right, then that means I'm circling too big. I want to make sure my body is stable as my hip is mobile. All right, you got 4. I'm starting to lose my voice. 2, One reverse, opposite direction. Press down in those arms. Sweating's a good thing. Good, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, buns of steel, guys. 1, bring it down, fire hydrant. You bring it out, you drop, all right? You bring it out, drop. Remember, you can always get rid of that weight. You don't need it. Whoo, make sure you're breathing. The nice thing about the weights too is you can take the weights underneath the hands if you need a little lengthen in those wrists, right? If those wrists are bothering you. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Little lifts for 5, 4, 3. We get rid of that weight in 2, 1. Drop it down. All right, we're gonna lengthen that leg behind us. Hands are still down. Lengthen that leg. We lift, point, and lower. We lift and lower. Now remember, you can drop down on your right forearm if that feels better. You can also drop down on both forearms. You have that option. But don't forget about those abdominals. You got 5, 4, belly is lifted, don't arch that back. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Externally rotate that hip. So that means top of my hip is up towards the ceiling, right? We're going to bring that knee to that shoulder. Bend it in, 90 degrees to the side, and then extend it out. Now, I'm going to want to bring the knee down to my elbow. Don't do it. Bring it high. Keep it high like it's going to your shoulder. Slow and steady. Flex that foot. You guys are so close to being done with that booty. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. You know where we're going. You hold it. Hold it. Flex that foot. Little lifts. Lift through that chest. I know it burns. You got 5, 4, 3. I'm right there with you. 2, 1. Drop it down. All right. Give your booty applause. Take a breath. Woo! All right, guys. We're going to give those legs a break. I want you to grab those weights. 5s, 3s, whatever you have. No weights. Remember, you don't need them. You can come on your knees, crisscross, applesauce. You can also stand, whatever is best for you. We're going to just work our chest, work our arms a little bit, all right? First and foremost, bicep curls. Elbows are close to the ribs. You're going to curl it in and bring it out, all right? So I'm on my knees. You can also sit on your heels. You can lift up on your knees. You can sit crisscross. You can stand. We're just finding bicep curls. Slow and steady. All the way down, all the way up. Full range. My body is still. I want you to think like on the reformer, you're not swinging forward and back. Your body is stable. All right? Your arms are mobile. Core is still pulling in. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it halfway. Little lifts up and up and up. Breathing in, breathing out. Shoulders down the back. Neck is nice and relaxed, right? We're not in our neck. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it at that 90 degrees. We got serve that platter. You bring it forward. Extend those arms. My body's not moving. And you bring it back in. Remember, you can also drop the weights. Your arms are already tired. This is when we get to fatigue. Whoo, and we work through it. If anything is bothering you though, guys, that is a cue to get rid of the weights. It's gonna still work with that body. Whoo, that body weight. You got 5, 4, I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades towards one another as you bring the elbows back into the ribs. 2, 1, reach it out, hold it, palms face one another, hug a tree, you open out, and you bring it back in. Now, if this is too much on the shoulders, you bring it lower, right? So it's a lower hug a tree, okay? Slight bend in the elbows. I'm not going past the shoulders. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach it out, hold it long, out to the side, all right? Salt, pepper, shakers. You shake it down, you lift it up. You shake it down, you lift it up. So you're flipping up, down. Now if this is too much on the shoulders, bring it down a bit, all right? Still working, you're just not in your neck. Up, down. Now my body isn't moving, I'm still straight up. I'm breathing in, you're breathing out. Yes, hell yes, guys, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Bicep curls. Bicep curls. Yes, out to the side. Woo, we're almost done, I promise. Good, you got 5, 4, no burns. 3, 2, hold it, lift, lower. This is when your body is screaming, you got it. Once we are done with the arms, we're finishing with the core and you guys are done. You got 5. We finish out arms with triceps in 3, 2, hold it up. Hands together, you bend and extend triceps and we drop the weights, all right? You bend and extend for 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway, inch it up, inch it down. Woo! Elbows in, guys, don't cheat. The arms are gonna wanna cheat for you. Bring them in a little bit. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, finish out with those abs. So go ahead, lay down. I know you're tired. This is when your body tells you to quit, you got it. We're gonna roll down, hands behind the nape of your neck, all right? You're gonna go side to side, elbow to the right, come back through center, elbow to the left. Burning out that core, first with those obliques. It's just like those penguin heel taps. You're going side to side if that feels better. I have the hands behind my neck. Good, you're breathing in, you're breathing out. We find normal crunches to finish it out. Come through center, you lift and lower, lift and lower. Feet are down on the floor to take it out of the hips. Elbows wide. We're cradling the skull, that occipital lobe, all right? We're not pulling on it. This is where you finish, guys. You have 20 more seconds. You got 15, 12, halfway through, 10. When we get to 5, we inch it up, inch it down. In 3, 2, hold it, lift up and down, squeeze those abdominals for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower it down. Reach the legs long, reach the arms over the head. Find that pencil stretch, maybe take a slight arch in that back if that feels good. Go ahead, flip over onto your belly to find that extension through the spine. Hands are down, open that chest. Maybe you press the hands down and press yourself up. Hips go back, find that child's pose. Let's come onto our hands on our knees, finding that cat-cow, rounding the back, arching the spine, hips go side to side. Good. Roll the shoulders back for me. Whatever else you guys need, I want you to make sure you drink lots of